let's make that our chosen quest. And we're going to hope when we return dealing with Morkvarg, she's still going to be standing there, ready to talk, and not extremely irritated.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
We're back with a Witcher who's probably about to really irritate his girlfriend. If you get bored, Yen, you could talk to the drunk over there. He's kind of a merry fellow. Alright, let's see if we can get this Morkvarg thing situated and solved. And whatever verb I'm looking for here, or adjective, technically. And then we'll come back and see Yen. And we're going to cut through the woods and hopefully not run into another quest, which we recently picked up. Or they run into the focus of another quest, that is. I mean, Morkvarg is very close by. And Yen has to understand. I mean, she was all part of this, and I just feel like the whole thing has to be sorted out because of what we did to the garden. Now, granted, the priestesses seemed more than happy to curse Morkvarg in the garden and, you know, kind of poison their own worship area against themselves, but whatever. I feel like I gotta set this straight because the whole necromancy with Skjal screwed things up so bad. Alright, where in the garden do we want to go here? Oh, we gotta go back. Get rid of the... Alright, so we're headed back to his lair in the ground. Alright, that's... I don't know why I find that surprising. I guess that kind of makes sense. And... yeah, there we go. Right through here, up this way. Do it the civilized way, climb up the ladder that they provide in the garden, and head in. Now, is it going to be fighting again, or is, I'm sure I'm going to have to subdue him again. I mean, he's just not going to, he's not going to make this easy, is he? Okay, there he is. Quen, sword out. Do you want to take this outside or something? Is that what this is all about? Okay, there we go. Let's get back down into this wider chamber. Let's put cursed oil on the silver sword. Superior cursed oil, of course. And how many moon dust bombs and such do I have left? I have one moon dust bomb. We want, what else do we want? We want Devil's Puffball, I think. Yes, we'll put that where Northern Wind is. And see which one we've got. We've got the last moon dust bomb ready to go. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's kind of stuck running in place there. That's different. Can I push you to break out? Is he stuck? And is this going to be... Nope, nope, nope. He's free now. No, he's not. He's stuck. Oh, this is just... This isn't even right. Okay, let's interact with him. And are we actually going to be able to break this curse now?
Here we are again.
You can't end this, or release me.
Wait a second. Could I have done this about... Are you kidding me? I thought I couldn't... So the cursed wolf tooth doesn't do me? Werewolf tooth doesn't do me? Let's finish him off.
Tiresome conversation. Not interested.
What will you do?
What a witcher ought to.
Okay. What did that do? Monster hair, werewolf mutation, werewolf saliva, werewolf meat. Did that do anything? Are quests? Are you on my... No. What am I supposed to do here? Now I am stumped. Okay, where is he? He is to my right somehow. Oh, okay, let's go through here. And where is he now? Is he inside here? No. What is down here, by the way? Anything? Oh, no, this was just, this was the other gate that I could have opened, right? Okay. So where would he be in the garden? Let's go through the gate over here. Do it the civilized way. And look for Mark Varg over here. Is this just an unending quest? I'm never going to be able to break this curse. Is he in there? How do I get in there? Is there any way in there? Nope, that's all boarded off. Where the heck is he? I don't want to fight him inside there, but it's almost like indicating that I have to. Yeah, this would be a really bad place to fight Morg Varg. You see, world map, look. I just came from there. Can that be? I still don't have... What is down there? Is that the entrance to the other... Right, so it's saying he's in here. I think it's saying that. But it's not saying he's in... How do I get into that building? And we have this little entranceway over here, which is still...
Morkvark doesn't give up easily.
And you would think he would be able to bust that door down, but key required. Alright, can I get up over into here? No, this is just the higher up platform. Somehow we got to get into there, it seems like. And there is just no way to do that. At least I don't think there's a way to do that. Can I jump up on the roof? Can we go that way? Can we go that way? Nope, that doesn't do anything. Jump up on this roof. Geralt's not feeling that spry today, I take it. Alright, what is under here? Yeah. Is he underneath? That could very well be. So we meet him for the final showdown in this part of the underground lair. It's very possible. But I'm not assuming that that's the case. I'm just thinking maybe it could be. Alright, what was in there? Manifest test secure. How did I not already loot that? Nope. Okay. Did I break this quest? Is that what I'm finding out here? The heck does it want me to go to fight him? Wish I could zoom in and get a better idea of where the heck that is. It's like a section of this garden that I just came. That's the chapter house. Those are the rundown buildings boarded up. Get rid of the werewolf in the garden. Is there anything else to this quest that I'm missing? Does it just take them a while to regenerate and reappear? I mean, it really seems to be telling me that he's over here somewhere. Nope, it's telling me that he's behind me. Excuse me. So maybe that, so when I say, yeah, okay, so there is no section I haven't been to. This wall separates this part of the garden from the chapter house, and I'm just imagining that. Okay, so there's no Morkvarg anymore, but there's the thing he can't get into, and there's the fact that I haven't completed this quest. So what is there? What is going on here? This is just a broken quest? I mean, it's happened before. I hate broken quests and not being able to get them off my quest list. Yeah, I mean, he should be right to my, he should be right here. Right? According to the quest indicator. Is he up in the tree? And what is that there? Is that a door or just, no, that's just a... And what's up with the little hatch that I can't get into? Can I ard that down, maybe? And why did I need the, why did I need to go see Einar? Should I go, no, should I go see the, is it because maybe I'm supposed to go see the priestesses? There was something, yeah, so now let me see, let me look at quests. Let me go to Witcher contracts is, yeah, strange beast. Investigate the ambush on the Isle of Hindersfield, not far from the village known as Larvik. Geralt spies, no, that's that. Okay, so no, I didn't, where did the one that I picked up at the Larvik notice board, did it just become one with the, in Wolf's Clothing quest? Yeah, see it. I think what it was prompting me to do was this step, and we've done that. Okay, get rid of the werewolf in the garden. I think this quest is just borked because we opted to raise Skjal from the dead. And I've been chasing it around for... Although, what is down there? In that part of the garden? Is this a part of the garden I haven't been to? No, this is just where I came from. You can get lost easily in this garden. It's not my fault. There does seem to be like an inner ring here. That I really didn't explore much. Okay, doesn't really. Oops, there's some Nostrix. Don't get that very often. Okay, I'm getting out of here, and I'm gonna finally give it a rest here. Give the Morkvarg quest a rest. If I jump over here, Geralt's gonna get hurt. That is much too far of a drop. Already getting Geralt hurt enough and wasting his time and getting him in trouble with his girlfriend and... Interesting. Okay, let's forget about this quest. Maybe in another life I'll come back to it and, yeah. Let's get back to the last wish and hope that Yennefer hasn't, lost her last patience with me and taken off. Got so much to do here. I hope this...
Here's the nest.
Yeah. I could do that, but no. No, we better go see Yen. I am tempted. I've got so much to do in school. Whoa, 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 what was that? Bandits. Alright, they can... Whoa, whoa, whoa! You guys, like, almost pushed me. You know what? I'm taking care of you now. You pushed me off a ledge. I almost died again. So, we are going to... Well, first of all, we're going to get Hangman's Venom on the Silver Sword. Steel Sword, excuse me. And now... See, now I can use you as an excuse. When Yen asks me what happened, I can say, well, I got attacked by bandits. You understand. Oh, boy, I was going to ignore him, and that just didn't work out, did it? Dragfish, blunt axe, one leather pelt, small blackjack. Was there not? Weren't there 3 of them? Seemed like there were 3 of them. No, I guess not. That was somewhere up here, right? Yeah, that's the camp. And there's nothing more to loot. Alright. Got a good alibi now for Yen. She'll understand, I'm sure. She's so understanding. Yeah, I thought she left for a second. Been waiting long, dear?
The landing's not far.
Oh. It said to talk to you, but what was, did it give up on that? Talk to Yennefer. Yeah, that's interesting. We're going in that little boat? I mean, not that I'm opposed, but I would figure you are.
The ship carrying the Djinns sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
And let me guess, I'm going to be the one doing the swimming.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Female drivers. I really didn't think a boat like this would be your style, Yen, but can I talk to you? No. Alright, let's get going. What am I supposed to do? Sit down?
Not sure this Djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it.
Why are there
It
two
was
Djinns?
poetic.
Yeah, how was I
Oh,
supposed
it's
to know
romantic.
that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing.
What is the name of our ship? The Stoom? The Storm. I
There's
think that
something
says.
here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer. Esad I cried a Rithorn. Ready. Careful down there.
Okay. There we go. Now, do I want to... Let's jump in, Geralt. Let's get the Witcher senses
How's
going
your bath?
and
Water warm enough for you?
head down. In my... okay, Geralt. We want to go back that way. I assume. Okay, that looks like something down there, does it not? Let's fast swim. Who knows how long, Jens?
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
No.
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
Drowners that I have to kill rather than talk to you. One down. Where's the other one? It's coming for me. Oh, there's another one. Or is that the dead body? I don't like when they take that angle because I can't shoot them. Yes, the little things are reacting to me. Aren't they? They know where I'm aiming, don't they? Ah. I don't know what I'm worse at, crossbows or swimming. Okay, so that should be all of them, right? Now, let's search. Shipwreck.
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
I will, but there's something to loot. Marana Runestone. Okay, let's get back up to the woo, 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 woo. Okay, let's fast swim back. Okay, going forward, Geralt. Going up forward. Really? Alright, let's just try surfacing now. That was fun. Got to shoot some drowners and miss them with 1,000 bolts and finally shoot them.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
The Witcher sense is going. For what reason, I don't know. That effect on the boat is
Say we
really
find the
disturbing.
Djinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Djinn? Have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You learn in due course.
Okay. So we're just sailing around, hoping that we're going to come across Wyatt.
Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's
Okay.
see if our Djinn's down there.
Interesting. There's a big wreck down there. And there's something to loot. Many somethings to loot.
Wreck. It's been here a while. What's rotted?
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the mage's ship.
That looks like a horn of some kind. I'm going to loot before I get it, in case it kicks in some kind of we're done here and we're moving on interlude. Gotta get the loot first, you know? Seashell. Do I really need a seashell? Oh my goodness. Twine, elemental essence. There's another thing. Oh boy. Another thing to look at. Wasn't there... oh, it was just horn word or something.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn. Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn. Bearing Clan Haimai symbols.
Alright, she didn't say that means it's not the boat. But she's not exactly saying look some more. Oh. Okay. Geralt, you gotta get over that stuff.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Haimai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
Whatever that effect, that seeing double effect is taking it. I thought she left me. Is affecting me outside of the boat too. Oh no, I've got a siren following me. What happens here when I'm on the boat with Yen? Oh, it left. Okay. Wait, no it didn't. Okay. It's going after Yen. I should probably let it do that, all things considered. Guess I gotta get rid of this thing, if I can. How did I miss that? Did I get it? No. Got it, but I didn't get it, if you know what I'm saying. Nasty thing. Is that the end of it? That's the end of it, I think. You're welcome. I'm going to take a quick second and save again. Okay, more freezing cold diving. Witcher senses witchering. For whatever reason it is I do this.
Quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here. Most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember. Though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
She is a Randy sorceress, is she not?
Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. We'll see what it is.
Okay, now am I going to get... What do I have for bolts? Now I know I picked up some bolts. I've got the blunt crossbow bolts. Alright, and there's silver damage there. So that should help me with monsters, right? Why am I not diving? Alright, so we had a siren nearby. And I just passed... Where did that siren... Did that siren fly out of the water? Whoa, we had a siren flyby. Why am I seeing... Oh, I'm seeing a shadow. Is it going to come back into the water, or has it decided... It's going after the boat. We can't have it go after the boat. I gotta take care of that, because if it damages the boat... I don't know if it can damage the boat, but we've got to get this sorted. Okay. Oh, I missed that. Oh, how did it manage that? Damn thing. I Gotcha that time, I think. How did I miss? Alright, we're gonna go to swords in a second. Because I am terrible at the crossbow. Gotcha that time, didn't I? Okay, come on out. Where are you gonna come out? Should I dive in and go after it? Seems to wanna. There it is. I think that's the end of it. I always have to waste that last bolt before I find out if it's the end of it. Okay. Witcher senses witchering. And I can't fast swim when I do that. So let's, that sure looks like a wreck down there. So let's keep it going, Geralt.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid.
Jeez, how am I supposed to relax when you're doing that, Tom? Now I'm seeing everything in purple.
No meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
Fine,
siren.
but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid.
Oh, this thing is making me crazy here. It is definitely reacting as I aim at it, like it knows it can follow a crosshair. This is maddening. How did I miss that time? Come on now. Alright, got it. And that killed it? Really? And waste that crossbow bolt like you always have to do. Okay, Witcher senses going again. Buckthorn. Did I need to harvest the buckthorn? No, I don't think I really did. But, alright, let's see. Before I get into clue stuff, let's loot. Oh, he does swim slow when you got the Witcher senses going. Blood leather, cured leather. There was a loot icon there. It could have engaged, but it didn't. Tableware.
Pearl-encrusted cutlery. Ship belonged to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
Okay, now let's investigate this stuff. Broken
No
seal.
Djinn here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
No. Because there's more. I don't know why I'm doing the buckthorn. I think I'm just doing that to aggravate Yen. Gotta investigate the other stuff too. If it'll let me check it out. What is that?
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this.
Unconventional weaponry. Okay. That's pretty interesting. Alright, let's fast swim over there. Now we get the Witcher senses going.
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the skeleton.
Okay, and now we examine the stuff closer to the boat. Yeah? If it will let me. It's not allowing me to examine any of this, right? Okay. So be it. I think that's all of it. And there's a dead siren above us, directly above us. I wonder if it'll let, if I like land right on it when I surface, is it going to let me loot the corpse? That would be it. I've never been able to loot these corpses when they're floating in the water. Why did you stop, Geralt? Keep going. I don't have the Witcher senses on. Could you surface a little quicker? No. And now Yen's gonna think I'm, like, fondling the dead siren. Okay, can we turn off that effect on the boat now? And should I talk to... Okay, there we go.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Djinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Djinn?
But you already know. A Djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Yeah, why do you want this power?
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Djinn.
So that's it? This is about my last wish?
You asked that Djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Okay, so she wants to see if it's true love or just some magical hocus pocus keeping these two together. Which is probably why she's a bitch all the time. She wants to push Geralt away. Okay, but let's ask her why.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
What if I don't want to? See, this is the be a good boyfriend and protest that anything delinking us is a bad idea. This is, yeah, I want to find out too. Fine, let's do it.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see? We're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Wow. Okay, what? Oh, because the portal brought it here. Okay, the portal that made the meteorite crater?
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it.
Okay, so we have, do we have a quest update? Search the ship using your Witcher senses. Do we have a, looked like we had a character entry for Yen updated. Alright, I've read all these. You know what I didn't read? Viggy the Loon. Poor guy got killed. Even for Skelligers who value courage above all else, Viggy's fearlessness went far beyond the pale of bravery, deep into the realm of suicidal madness. This clan Todorok warrior had strived to earn the right to be called Viggy the Unfearing. Instead, his actions earned him the nickname Viggy the Loon, and it seemed this outcome suited him just fine. It was Viggy who, craving glory and wanting to save his home isle from the ice giant, had convinced Hjalmar to brave the journey to Undvik. Many of their crew were killed during this expedition, you can say that again, and Viggy himself wound up a prisoner in the ice giant's cave. Sadly, the cage became his tomb and sepulchre. When awakened, the giant crushed it with one blow, putting an abrupt end to Viggy's lunacy. Yeah, this is, I do want to read about Harold here. Geralt's encounter with the crazed man building an enormous ship while conversing with the cut-off heads of his former crew was, to say the least, an unusual experience. Though this strange shipbuilder was forced into his labors by the ice giant and his bloodthirsty sirens, it seemed his work had become a kind of escape for his beleaguered mind. Surely that was why this unfortunate man showed such dedication to his dubiously worthy cause. In the end, Geralt learned the true identity of the mad shipbuilder of Unvik. It was in fact Harold Hamsnout, a Jarl who was thought to have been killed by the giant along with his crew. Though rumors about his death were clearly exaggerated, it was hard to say whether surviving had not proved the worst fate. News of the giant's death clearly delighted the madman, but he rejected the Witcher's offer to take him back to Ard Skellig. He could not live with the knowledge that he had failed as leader of his clan, and thus was determined to build a ship to serve as his funeral pyre. That's what he was doing. Okay. So Yen is all the way on the other end of the character list here. Or should be. Why it should. I didn't get there yet. I know my alphabet. Because you think I don't. Okay, let's go all the way down to the last 3 paragraphs here. The gulf that had arisen between them during their time of separation seemed that much narrower. In order to obtain the information they needed, Yennefer did not hesitate to resort to necromancy, and destroyed the goddess Freya's garden while doing so. If the proud sorceress felt any guilt as a result, as usual, she showed no sign of it. The idea of hunting another genie together did not at first arouse Geralt's enthusiasm. But Yennefer had a truly valid reason for wanting it. If she succeeded in forcing the genie to take back the wish binding her to the Witcher, she would finally know if the feelings between them were truly love or merely magic. Okay, I guess I knew that that's what we were going to find out, but, so are we, like, on the tallest peak in Ard Skellig here? And guess what time it is, folks? Gotta get out here to the bridge, and do we want to, maybe I'll take one with the ship in the, that's a pretty interesting screenshot, is it not? Let's take this one. Okay, I think I'm out of tourist mode, although I am tempted, what is that, a green valley down there and everything? It is kind of neat to get those peaks in the shot, so let's, and it looks like I'm even getting a castle ruins or ruined fortress or something in the shot. Okay, so let's take one this way as well. Okay, out of tourist mode, into...
We should explore the ship.
Yeah, you think? Is there anything to loot? Ooh, man, we could explore right off the... Wow, that's going to be a drop there. Okay, so let me pay attention to the edge of the ship. Cotton. Do I really need cotton? All right, I'm seeing what looks like a genie bottle. Or lamp. Dark iron ore, cotton, coal. Scissors. What do I need scissors for? We'll come back to this stuff. Runestone. Let's go down this way. Let's not run off the edge of the ship. That, I think, would be bad.
Interesting.
What is interesting, Geralt? Greater Zoria runestone, Axeman's gauntlets, silver, cured leather, thread. Okay. Got more stuff. Looks like quest stuff. Mystery of Mysteries.
Mysteries. Agnes of Glanville.
Agnes of Glanville. Among the many creatures of our world, there are but 2 that are able to draw and absorb the power. And these are cats and dragons. Both species instinctively sense the presence of magic, intersections, and often choose them as resting places, which is strange, for other animals avoid these same spots. Numerous theories attempt to explain this behavior, but none do so with thorough success. Some scholars claim dragons use the power to imbibe to fly. For as the natural philosophers have proven, no creature of their size and mass should be capable of lifting itself into the air using such meager wings. As for cats, there is a theory stating the power is behind their gift for seeing things in complete darkness. Others claim this ability is theirs by nature, and they use the power of the intersections for other unknown purposes. Indeed, that all members of the Felidae genus, I guess feline genus, are able to see beings from other planes. Invisible persons and emanations of the power has been proven beyond any doubt on numerous occasions. Okay, is that it in there, or was there elemental essence, alchemy paste, lesser glyph of Erden, lesser glyph of Ard, fiber, Lesser Strabog, Runestone, White Wolf Hide. Got another book. Elemental Empires.
Elemental Empires by Batista.
None of the four planes of our... Oh, let me start this again. None of the 4 planes or dimensions, those of fire, water, and earth, and air, is accessible to mere mortals. They are inhabited, however... I feel as though I've read this, actually. I think I've read this in the past.
Mage must have slept here.
Velis Runestone, Dark Iron Ore, Alcohest. All kinds of quest stuff, but we're not quite there yet. Cotton. Thought there was something. Okay. There was actually one more tier to this ship. There was something underneath the stairs. Get high. Very important. Then, ooh, what was hidden back? All right, so I'm gonna remember that there's another bottle. Could be a genie bottle. Could it not? Let's go up here. And there's nothing to loot up here. Okay, so now it's time to look at the quest items. I just got just got that feeling in my innards getting close to the edge of that ship.
Nothing interesting here.
Okay. How about the scissors, Geralt?
Nothing interesting.
Okay. Well, you're spending an awful long time with nothing interesting, aren't you? Is there anything you want to say to me?
We should explore the ship.
Yeah, it looks like by we mean me. Because all you're doing is nothing. It's better to fall down the stairs than down the cliff. That's how I see that little maneuver there.
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them.
Oh, jeez. And what do we have? Oh, yeah, he skidded. Okay, interesting.
Wonder what this means.
Okay. Now I have to remember that I've got...
Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side.
Why did I have it interact? Oh, okay, so I can interact with that. Let's come back to that.
Nothing interesting here.
Alright.
Nothing interesting.
Okay, just a big jug. Let's go, before I interact with that thing, let's go over to what is underneath the stairs.
Wonder what this means.
Okay, I think that's another way of saying nothing interesting here. Okay, so I think I've taken care of all the red items.
Yeah,
Okay, then.
I think you should see this.
What do you have?
Is that the body
It's
of the
Amos.
mage?
Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Need to search his body. Think the Djinn killed him?
Think the Djinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the
That's a
Djinn
wise
granted
idea.
the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you.
That to me is the Djinn killing him, frankly. Just because he didn't say, and give us a soft landing, whatever.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Okay. I like how we're both walking on a tilt. I guess that makes sense. Oh, you want to go to the upper deck. Okay. Isn't this the castle? Bridge.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Just gonna
Summon
put the two
and tame
seals
the
together.
Djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready. Tame Djinn. Rif Kaishta ein Gaia. Kaishta et Disglair. Gevired me castle.
Okay then, I'm gonna have to fight this thing on this crooked ship. Ooh, this doesn't look happy. Okay, what do you use for a Djinn?
Take it you have a plan.
Igni? Do I have any? What is a Djinn? Do I have anything? Glossary, bestiary. It's not a cursed one. It's not a draconid. It's an elementa. Alright, so I'm using Dimeridium Bomb and Elemental Oil. Okay, Dimeridium Bomb. Yeah, it's always down to me. I know. Dimeridium Bomb. And we'll put that there. And what else? Releases a cloud of gas that explodes when ignited. Enhanced effects and chance to apply burning. Oh, just makes it superior dancing star. I don't know what to hit him with. Alright, what do I have decoction-wise that I might want to take? Duration of knockdown, hypnosis, stun, and blindness. That might be important. Taking damage raises damage resistance up to an upper limit. Okay, that I'm taking the Griffin decoction. Taking Thunderbolt. And Killer... Oh, I could have used it. I have Killer Whale. I didn't know that I had that. That's... gives me better breathing underwater. What does Golden Oriole do again? Extended duration, poisons down... No, we don't need that. Maribor Forest. Accelerates the regeneration of adrenaline points. I don't care about that. Forktail decoction combining various attacks. Strong strikes, fast strikes. Gotta remember to apply. Let's apply Elemental Oil right now, and I have no idea which one I have. I have Superior. That is very convenient. I don't think I've... Oh yeah, I have used that before. Leshen decoction. A portion of damage dealt by enemies is reflected back on the... Let's take that. Oops. No, I'm taking that. Okay. Now, I think we're ready to fight this thing. Whoa, 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 don't knock me off. I should have taken that stun decoction. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that?
Just a bit more. I can feel his
Let me hit it with the
waning.
bomb. Got Dimeridium Bomb. Oh, whoa, whoa. That was tricky. Nope. What are you doing? Why are you doing that, Geralt? Oh boy. Is it going to stop that ever? I don't think so. Okay, Gwen. Why was I going with my crossbow bolt? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nasty. I can't even get a bomb off. Okay. Oh. Whoa, is that the face of the Djinn?
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Djinn can remove another Djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Storm's over.
Oof.
Yes.
Geralt's toxicity is up.
It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Seal is broken again. Okay. Did you guys have to sit on an icy edge of a ship with a 10,000 foot drop on the other end of it? Bit better now. We beat the Djinn. I think she knows we beat the Djinn.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a Djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Geralt has had a tough time of it too, plainly. Couldn't have refused if I'd known what this was about. I think.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
Besides the
I
fact that you look
expected-
awful.
I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's
that
changed.
toxicity face, it's just too much. I still love you too. Sorry, but I don't want to be with you anymore. It's Frank and Geralt, and he's going to break up with her. I don't know what he feels toward Yen. I mean, I don't feel much towards Yen, but Geralt's Geralt, and, you know, the whole story of the Witcher is that he's connected to her somehow. Now, here's the thing about Yen. When you start off the game, in the opening video interlude, which kind of explain, you know, I guess it's a priest of the eternal fire talking to the clueless rabble, the locals, and warning them to repent and all that stuff. There's a little blurb where an old crone near a cauldron becomes this young hottie. Young hottie sauce. That, as far as I know, is the true form of Yen. She's this old crone who has this magical facade of beauty. Sorry, but I don't want to be with you. That's just... See, the reason why he can't do this is because he's told Triss, he's kind of told Triss and Kira, see ya. So, I mean, he's going to be ticking off the entire sorceress. This is just so sappy. I'm always choosing the sappy things with Yen, but here we go.
Djinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either.
Besides my toxicity level.
I love you, Yen.
Oh, it's so sad.
And I love you.
I love you, Frank and Geralt. Okay. I probably lost all three of the people who
Can't
watched
be
the
all
series
sweetness and light.
Strange.
by choosing the
I've met
sappiest
so many
dialogue
times.
choice.
But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Let's not end on a kiss. Does that mean we're going to get down up here in the... that's strange. She's going to make love to the toxic Frankenstein, Geralt.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so
All the
fast,
blood around it.
Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while.
In other words, she wants her toxicity to wear off because it's getting to her.
My, it's lovely.
It's probably freezing
I think
cold,
the
too.
spirits of Skellige favor us.
All right. Portal taking us somewhere.
Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima.
Let's talk before you leave. If you gotta go, go. Where are we? We better not be outside of Skellige. Is this your hotel room, essentially, in the Newport?
Yen, what happened back there?
Was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
We are, in fact, I recognize that table, and I recognize those big strange things in the background. And Geralt's toxicity still has not come down. I don't think I would have been able to take 2 decoctions at the same time without the recent choices I made in distributing my character points. So that was sort of like a theory tested there. And as far as the sappiness goes, for all 3 of you watching this, I've got an excuse. First of all, my toxicity was up. And of course, we're getting into the identity crisis here, where I'm Geralt, but I'm not Geralt. I control him. He's me, but he's not me. Let's just assume I'm Geralt. So my toxicity was up. That, squirrels up your brain a little. Plus, we were 15,000 feet in the air, and the oxygen was, an issue. I was deprived of oxygen. That's why I pledged my undying love to a sorceress who's really an ugly old crone.